Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps a lot. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video. Part 3. After the entrance ceremony ended, I separated from Elinalise and went towards a certain classroom. It is necessary to participate in homeroom at least once a month. According to the story I heard, including me, there are only 6 others who are special students. I was asked in earnest to avoid quarreling with them. Even if it was asked of me, I don't have any intention to get into a fight with anyone anyway. I'll just shrug away whatever is troublesome. As I think this, I reach one end of 3 school buildings set in a line. My classroom is in the rear room on the 3rd floor. On the way there, is a line drawn on the ground. It reads, "Ahead of here is the classroom for special students." It seems that the classroom is isolated. Though as a special student, I can go freely anywhere I want to on campus. Is it the opposite? Because things like pride can make a lot of trouble, is this a consideration for the general students to avoid unnecessary contact? Well, if they went to the trouble to call it special, I will have to trust that there is a reason for it for the time being. Lost in that thought, I finally reached the classroom. The placard above the door has special student room written on it. When things are handled like this, I am getting an unpleasant feeling. I calmly open the door, and enter the classroom quietly. Somehow this classroom gave off a familiar feeling. It seems that the blackboard and teacher's desk are not the only new additions to this room. Wooden desks are lined up in rows all over the classroom. Though the window was closed, it was somehow still bright in the classroom. There are 4 people sitting in their seats. One is a boy sitting in the front row and reading a book. He's likely studying. Impressively concealing his eyes is his dark brown hair. He glances at me for a moment, then looks away uninterested. Near the back of the room at the side by the window are seated 2 girls. Both are members of the beast race. One seems to be munching on some kind of meat on a bone. She looks at me with suspicion. She's of the Adorudia canine race. The other one, resting her feet on top of the desk while leaning back, both hands are clasped together behind her head, looks at me. She's of the Dodorudia feline race. When I see these 2, I am reminded of the 2 little girls from the Dorudia village that I met once. I wonder what the names were again. They were both nice children though. Compared to them, these 2 seem to be ill-mannered. Completely co-gal. And the last one, it was a young man I'd seen somewhere before. He has a long face, with round glasses attached. In my former school days I would have called such a person Spock. He was looking at me gap-jawed for a while now. His expression doesn't change, as he suddenly stands up with a bang. I was enlightened by way of the eye of foresight. She. As if the desk was a hindrance, he flung it out of his way, crashing into desks aside as if he was something like a snowplow. One after another was being tossed aside as he crashed into them. Yes, come crash into me. Rock bullet. There is a heavy-sounding thunk. Shishou. My rock bullet hits his face, then falls to the ground with a thud. He didn't even stagger from it. However, was there enough power behind it to return this grown man to sanity from his delusional state? Unreal. Is this Miko's power? This guy grabs me around the waist and lifts me up easily into the air. Whoa, hold it, take it easy, relax, calm down already. I braced myself for the impact with the ceiling. However, I was put down safely somehow. Shushu, have you forgotten myself? It is I, Zanoba. While Zanoba laughs with a wide smile, he politely hugs me. Am I now your beach house newlywed wife? Ha ha, of course I remember you. My disciple, please let go of me now, you are scaring me. 3rd Prince of Shiron, Zanoba was here. Part 4. Under the characteristic pretext of studying abroad, it seems Zanoba was sent here to Ranoa Magic Academy for a while. Properly understood, not being able to control the Miko power is treated the same as having a curse. It seems that as long as there isn't a major disturbance, there is no need to refuse his acceptance here. However, there is a division in the Magic Guild who does research into curses and blessings. Miko are valuable existences, especially a sample such as this one. And with such a reason, Zanoba was enrolled as a special student. In exchange for being sampled, Zanoba felt he had the right to take classes. And typical of a place so focused on magic, it was a convenient solution. With myself's teacher as a target, every day has been spent training with the earth magic. Oh, Zanoba, what an industrious disciple you are. Is that so now? Your Highness seems to be most energetic. When I get settled down, I will come make figurines together with you. Please do. Zanoba deeply nodded his smiling face. How nice. I remember being a junior at my middle school back in that life. Didn't I also speak with strong feelings about things I did, how proud I was when I could create my own PC. Though, in the case of this school, isn't His Highness actually my senpai? What year are you in now? Second year. However, haha, please do not call me, Your Highness, or senpai, but Zanoba instead. And I will call myself Shushu as Shushu. Zanoba. Yes, Shushu. It is this kind of feeling when I am chatting with Zanoba. With a asterisk bang asterisk, there was the sound of something being thrown. Involuntarily, we faced the direction of the sound. It was at the place where the Beast Race girls were at, where there were 2 feet on the desk before, now there was just 1. Since she is wearing a skirt, a certain place is able to be seen. You two are making me sick. NYA, NYA. NYA. The Dodorudia family say NYA. Eris also used. No, I don't want to remember that right now. If I go and remember Eris now, I'll just be frustrated. Oi, Zanoba and you. What the hell are you all chatting about? Rinia Dono, this is the gentleman I spoke of before, myself Shushu, we'n't I ever listen to anything you'd said. This cat-eared girl was irritated, and so she kicked the table above her with the heel of her foot, loudly. Zanoba, oi, come here, you, oi. You understand, right NYA? You understand what I'm saying to you, right? Ha, the face of Zanoba stiffens. Is it possible this person is bullying him? If it's Zanoba we're talking about, then this person must be considerably strong. Wait, it might just be a matter of something like jocks and nerds. If you understand, then bring that guy already. After a couple of short tugs, I am pulled away. Sorry, Shushu, don't be, it's not a problem for me. I approach the cat-eared girl as told. A cat-eared girl and a dog-eared girl. The both of them stare me down for a moment. If it was the me from before, my feet would probably be shaking from the glares. However, I'm not scared at all. Should I say something? I've been like this for a moment now. However, it is not only glares, it seems to be also some kind of bloodlust. It might almost be like the real thing that Rudy could do. Thank you, pleased to meet you, I am Rudeus Greyrat. From today on I will be in your care, I will be mindful not to intrude in your affairs. Please treat me well. I bend deeply at the waist, in the Japanese style. After all, there's nothing better than behaving properly in front of people that act like this. The reason being that I am trying with the utmost of my ability to have nothing to do with them. Then I was laughed at by Rinia. Oh, can't hate an obedient guy like this. I am Rinia Dodorudia, 5th year NYA. Though I may not look like it, I am the daughter of the village chief guys of the Dorudia village NYA. I'll be the head of the family soon NYA. I'm just taking care of some things here until then NYA. That sounds like typical matters of Dorudia tribe after all. Moreover, Guy's daughter, didn't I remember him saying his eldest daughter was abroad studying at another country? Was it here? How nostalgic. Ah, is that how it is? When I was last in Dorudia village I was deeply indebted to Guy-san. Ah, I am deeply moved. To think that I might be able to meet the daughter of my benefactor in such a place as this. Ah, so how are such things faring for the granddaughter of Gustav-san? Gustav-san was also a considerable help to me as well. He lent me a house to stay in during the rainy season. Oh, is that so? You were also acquainted with Gr. Gramps. ... closing square bracket. While talking like a machine gun, Rinia was looking at me with a face of amazement. Though it is trivial now, when she kicked the desk earlier, I was able to see into the certain place. They were blue. The kid next to her who was eating the meat, her nose twitched with a tiny sniffing sound, then she frowned. Smells. She was suddenly impolite. Did you say that I was smelly? However, that doesn't seem visible in her face. So, I greeted the dog girl properly. Pardon me, may I be allowed to hear senpai's name? It's Persena. Same reasons as Rinoa said. Persena-san, what a nice name. Please look after me as well. She suppressed her nose, and abruptly turned her face away. Faku nano. Is that last word meant as an insult? When a young lady speaks like that, it makes an old man excitable. At any rate, it seems the preemptive strike was a success. I want to believe with this, I will be able to avoid being involved in any unreasonable situations now. That's it guys, thank you for watching, subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.